What's up guys? Today I'm going to show you my pre and post workout meals, starting with the pre-workout obviously because I haven't worked out yet today. So it's going to be a video of me showing you the pre-workout meal, a cool workout with a lot of cool workouts, and then the post-workout. So yeah, I don't know what you've learned online about what you should be eating before a workout, but usually it should be something with, you know, some fast-acting sugars, because earlier today, I already did, but you should have, if you're about to work out, had something a little bit more complex, but then closer to the workout, it's good to have something 30 to 45 minutes before that is more fast-acting carbs. So for me, I have other videos you can watch. I'll link it above. It's a video about my full day of eating, but this is one just for pre and post workout nutrition. I have, which you can quote me on because you can see another video the same way, apples, like an apple cut up, and a coffee. So I usually start with the apples because it makes it so that my stomach doesn't feel like it's just, you know, full of caffeine and coffee, because that kind of makes my stomach hurt. I don't know about you. Comment below if it makes your stomach hurt too. But let's get that first apple in. Oh yeah. Like last time, I get that cheek tingle. Now the apples have fast-acting sugar and it has some fiber and it's full of a bunch of vitamins, but one of the other things is, I don't know if you've heard online where they sometimes say, which I don't know how true it is, I should probably look into that, but energy you get from an apple is similar to a coffee. So I like to add them both together and have a, you know, double good energy boost. So that's all. So I'm gonna finish these apples and I'll get back to you when I'm ready for the coffee. All right, apples are donezo. Now we're gonna start with the coffee. So I just have Peet's coffee and skim milk. Also, this is a blender bottle. I use this generally for, you know, my creatine and my protein, but I also put my coffee in it because it's, you know, a good portable container. If you want a blender cup, I'm gonna link some in the description because I just realized that like a lot of people might want these and they're super cool and, you know, they make me feel cool. Like I go to the gym, like got my blender bottle and they're structurally really cool, but in reality there's some sort of placebo to, you know, buying some fitness stuff to make yourself feel better. But I'll link this in the description, and also later in the video I do have some protein powder. I'll link that too, but enough about that. But so I'm gonna have this coffee. My first coffee this morning was at like 7 in the morning. It is 2:20. I like to have a little boost before my workout to give myself that like, you know, edge. I don't know if you appreciated that noise, but so yeah, I'm gonna drink this and then we'll get started with the workout. Oh, dude, something about like an iced coffee, not really iced, but a cold coffee in the middle of the day really hits the spot. Also, I don't know about you guys, but my whole goal is to look like this guy. You guys into Pokemon at all? I don't know if this is like an older crowd or not, but still, you probably had kids that like Pokemon, but that's Psyduck. So now you're cool. You have something to bring up to your kids and be like, hey, look, I know this. Or you're my age and you're like, hell yeah. Can I get some hell yeahs in the chat? Meaning the comments, but yeah. That's all. I'm going to drink this and then next shot's going to be starting the workout. I always start with either a half-mile run on the treadmill or a full mile on a seated bike. Today I feel like doing this. So yeah, I'm going to bump this up to a jog for half a mile and then we'll get into the weightlifting. Yeah, you can stay here if you want, but I'll be with you in a second. All right, I just got done with the run. They're gonna set us up. We're gonna do some dumbbell presses. So, yep. Basically, this is gonna be the start of the weightlifting part of the workout. So let's get it. All right, I always start a little light. These are 30 pounders. I'm gonna get a quick set of like 10 or 15 and I'll bump up to some big boy weight. Oh. There we go. I'm gonna bump it right up to 45 pounds. Blah. And this is gonna be the first set of 8. All right, I'm gonna set up this a couple other places and I do sets of 3 different exercises 4 times through. I'll set this up and then it'll probably be like a montage thing because it might get boring me talking. But here's the second exercise.
I don't wanna be famous. famous. I just want a house on the beach with my baby. I just wanna make some music and they pay me. Maybe get some chicken with the rice when I'm craving. Ooh baby, oh. Who's that? That's me.
All right, I'm gonna go for 75 pounds here on the dumbbell press. I was only gonna do 4 rounds, but 5th round might be okay. It's not might be okay, it's gonna be okay, because I wanna see if I can go a little heavier. I used to be able to do all the way up to like 85s and stuff like that, but right now I weigh about 152-ish, and I used to weigh like 180 because I was really trying to bulk up and I could get, you know, a lot heavier, but we'll start with these.
Private English. There's no need to quote me, just quote me a sail. I'll be in the ocean with checks. I don't wanna be famous, I just want a house on the beach with my baby. I just wanna make some music and they pay me. Maybe get some chicken with the rice when I'm craving. Ooh baby, oh. Let's head to the mall, I want my Starbucks. Baby, let's go to Target. Put it on the card, baby, charge it.
All right, the next set of stuff is like this cable chest press, a face pull, and then some type of ab thing. But sometimes this thing is really hard to get into. Let's see if I can, this is not too heavy, but yeah.
Brave. Baby, yeah, we gone. Anywhere you want. We're chilling by the ocean. Swimming, baby, floating. There's no need to quote me, just quote me a sail. I'll be in the ocean with checks. I don't wanna be famous, I just want a house on the beach with my baby. I just wanna make some music and they pay me. Maybe get some chicken with the rice when I'm craving. Ooh baby, oh.
All right, did this last time too. Just gonna give a physique update to show people that if they eat healthy, this is what you're gonna look like. So this is proof that the before and after diet works really well. So if you want me to make you a workout plan, just go to the website below. And yeah, all right, let's get to this post-workout snack. Some protein. All right, this is my post-workout snack. I actually dropped it when I was getting it out of my bag, but hold on. So what we got here is, we got Greek yogurt mixed with some protein powder, and I'll link the protein powder below that I like. We got some peanut butter, we got some raisins, we got some granola, some cinnamon, and actually cinnamon has like a little bit of a fat burning effect. But yeah, this is what I eat every day after my workout. All right, let's see. I'm gonna take a bite out of this. Oh yeah. So the reasoning for the Greek yogurt and the protein powder is for the protein to help rebuild the muscles. And then the granola is protein granola, but at the same time it has some sugar to help pull the water and protein into the muscles. And when you work out, you burn your sugar or your glycogen stores in your muscles. So you have to replenish those so that you're not like, you know, super tired later, and so that your body has enough energy to utilize the protein, because the same energy you use to, you know, feel awake, to heal a cut, to metabolize protein is all ATP, which is sugar, which is glycogen. It's not all the same thing, but it's the same network. So you want to make sure you have enough glycogen after your workout, or your body's going to be like, okay, what do I need this mostly for? Okay, I'm going to use it for, you know, feeling awake. But if you don't have it, if you have more than enough when you're after your workout and protein, it'll help pull that, and your body will be like, okay, I have enough energy to heal these muscles really quick too. Also, it has peanut butter to, you know, some fats, just so that, and, you know, a little bit of protein, but not much, but from the peanut butter, but also the fats will help get me some calories in and hold me over till my next meal. So yeah, all right. Well, that's pretty much the video. I'm gonna finish this now. I'm gonna clean up the gym a little bit, but then I'm heading out. But if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Comment what you want to know, or any questions or anything, and I'll respond to those. And also, there'll be links below for protein powders, creatine I take, the shaker cup, and other things. Thanks for sticking around, and subscribe. Peace.